Alright, I'm back. No laughing. I know I said it were going to be the last video. We don't want to put too much time into this one because... we don't want to put too much time into it because the real game's going to come out. And we don't want to burn ourselves. But I'm so mad I want to beat the... I need to beat that second boss. It's driving me to insanity. Oh, this is weird. Starting as... I never saw that before. We want her to lead, so let's... oh, we got to open this gate, do we, first? Does that build the seed? There we are. Yeah, we need to do it. We need to beat the boss. I think I read on YouTube that another thing we need to look out for is... I was complaining, the enemies sometimes they have, above the head, they have red numbers. And I had no idea why. It just seems to do more damage. But sometimes when we do certain things, they'd go back down to black numbers. I think now, I'm pretty sure this is what I read. They're only red numbers when they're going to be like critically hitting you because you're weak, because you made vulnerable. Your armor's being destroyed or whatever. We need to watch out for those status effects a little bit better. Let's jump in here. We need to be really vigilant. Stay focused for the entire run. Make sure we're making good choices, basically. Oh, so what do we want to do? Let's see who... we didn't check who the last boss was. That's the first thing that we've messed up. Because this could really change everything. Adding a dagger, going for the dagger deck, could really help. If this guy... if we can hit him with a bunch of daggers. Choose an enemy for the rest of the turn. All damage dealt to it. We're going to go for the dagger. Takes bonus damage from cards that dissolve. So... do daggers dissolve, technically? Did they resolve? Resolve? They definitely resolve. Do they dissolve? I can't remember. We're going to have to have a look. If we are... ooh, played only if you have Shira cards in hand. Attack leading enemy... I don't like that. Because we don't want only Shira cards in hand. That's the main thing. Inflict 5 bleed. The enemy loses 5 power this turn. I really, really love bleed. And if we could make this cheaper, I'd be incredibly happy. I'm going to put this in the deck straight away. I think if we can get some bleed going, we can get some daggers going. That's kind of what we want to be looking for. So Shira's the main person right now. We've just got 2 cards for her. Sirocco, we are going to need to improve his defense. Let's bleed this guy at the back. And the reason we're going to bleed him at the back is because he's going to last a little longer. Now what we want to do is hit the guy at the front and defend the person at the back. So we're going to attack for 10. A dagger does dissolve, so that's great for this final guy. Sadly, we are going to get hit for some damage. What we're going to try and do is we're going to strike. We're going to defend. She's still at the front, so that's an issue. We're going to take a good amount of damage there. Yeah. No worries. No worries. We always take a little bit of damage early on, as we know. Now, we can bleed this guy again. Lunge. He's screwed. Totally screwed. He can't do anything now. So, oh, well, let's hit him with that. We'll get a dagger back. I do like that card. I think we need to look for daggers. We need to look for bleed. That's the main thing. We need, obviously, defense as well. What are you going to show us? Hey, you know, that is absolutely perfect. Thank you very much. Why don't we do this? We'll go straight over to this tower. Hey, a fairy. Let's get some normal battles done first. Maybe we want to draft a card. The yaks are always fun. We're going to strike. We're going to strike. The one with most health, obviously, whilst we can. Might as well guard. No point taking free damage. Okay. Okay, that's 12. So do we have the defense? We do have the defense. But we're still going to take 2 damage. Unless we kill one of them as well. So what we want to do is attack this person. Attack them again. Then just defend. And we're good. Very weird right now that Shira's at the front defending. Feels very wrong. If we have a way to increase her power, that would also be incredible. Because the dagger combo. Daggers basically are going to do 2 damage plus her power. She already has 3 by default when she's leading. If we can increase her power, that's going to really help us out. Let's do another battle before we go to draft. I don't think we did as due diligence with regards to... I don't think we did what we should have done with regards to, what do you call it? Looking at the shop. Should have spent a little bit more time looking at the shop. Here's the thing. We can actually just kill her right now and not apply bleed, or we can take 5 damage. You know what? No, we don't want to be taking damage for no reason. We can sort this out. 14. Come on, we need them as defend cards. We've got a couple. Alright, we're in a good position. So that's 5, that's 7. That's going to be enough if we put him at the front. We're going to strike you. We're going to defend. We're going to guard. Spot on. Now they're both going to attack. Oh, they're not. He's going to sleep, that one. Alright. Well, 6 is good for any defend. So, well, not for that defend, actually, because... Unfortunate. This deck's a little messy right now, in all honesty. We're not getting things in the correct order. Even though it's so small. Right. Now, let's hit you. We'll use this dagger to hit you. If we defend and block. Defend and guard. Right, that's fine. No issues here. No issues here. We can jump on him. Oh god, no, we messed up actually. We need 7. She's not... Oh well, we can defend. Just to put her at the front, finish him and then strike. Okay, can we do 19 damage? I would hope so. Indeed, there we go. So we've taken 10 damage. Had 3 fights though, so it's not the worst thing. We've got some ink. We need to start using some of this ink, but we can't right now because that Faeria is going to run away. So let's see what we can draft. Warcry, I'm loving it. We're definitely going to take this one. You know what? Actually, Warcry is good for that turn. Fire Oil gives us 3 power, and it dissolves, which hurts this guy for some reason. And would just be permanent, so we didn't have to use Warcry every time. So we're going to use Fire Oil this time. Would very much like that to be slotted with something that makes it cheaper. You know, make it ranged, make it a combo, make it 1 cheaper just in general would be fantastic. Let's see what this guy has in terms of gems. We didn't really like the cards. I do like Huddle if we have an ally. I really like Teamwork for the combo. Ogre Fetish, gross. Whenever you damage more than 1 enemy with a single card, draw a card. Not great. This is fantastic, this Alchemist. But I'm not sure we're going to be able to afford it. If we can afford the top card and get Huddle, that would also be incredible because we would always have this Aggressive Ally. Going to jump at the enemy for us. Add this card to your hand at the start of the game. Is there anything that we'd want that on? Nothing right now. Nothing great. Nothing super valuable that we absolutely must get. We are going to... What's up here? Is it? No, we have to go through that. So we're going to have to fight this. Very unlikely to kill it. Very unlikely to kill it, but we can do what we can do. Not a bad first start. First turn. Not a bad start. There we go. We want the double edge. Ooh, we should have hit it with a Fire Oil first. Damn it. There we go. Yeah, they've done a little bit more damage. We'd have done another 3 damage, you know, and that would have been nice. Blind. This is nice, the bleed, but it's not going to add up to do enough right now. I think I'd prefer... Well, this would do 12. This would do 10 overall. So we want to do this. We're going to have to pray for some big hitters. We got one. That's a good one. Is that it? Oh, we did it. We got him. We got that. That was lucky with that card. The fire oil paying off already. Enjoying that. Right. What we want to do is do something like this. So it still connects those, but also opens up a lot of this space. We are going to be forced to fight. If we want to progress, not good. Not good because we like these cards and we want to use them. But I think if we do use them, we're going to take too much damage. So we want to strike, defend, defend, because for some reason we are not getting enough of these defend cards that brings Sirocco to the front. So I'm finding this very awkward. And now we don't need him to be at the front. So strange again. Right, you see now it's red, and I think that's because she's vulnerable. So let me confirm this. We might as well, and then guard it should go black. Okay, thank you, person on YouTube comments. Seriously, all this stuff that you guys have been telling me has been really helping me out. There's no tutorial in the game yet. And some things that should be very obvious, honestly, if I thought about them for a second, especially the map, that still gets to me. I can't believe I didn't realize that on the map there are dark spaces and those ones are impassable. That seems like such an obvious thing now that when somebody mentioned it, I just couldn't believe it. But some things are still a little bit iffy, and I'm not always understanding them. So thanks to you, let me bleed you. Because it's going to make you power 0 as well, and then we'll lunge you. 0 times 2. This is going to hurt. Oh, he tried. That's cute. And he's going to get bled. So we only need to do 15 damage here. And if we do this, we actually only need to do 10 damage. Which we cannot do. But it makes him weaker again. I think we just block and we take another 5. This is an issue that she's taking a lot of damage. I think it really shows us that we need some more defense cards. We need some more Sirocco. Or we need some more movement, right? We need to be able to jump back and forth. How are you not dead? Get out of here. Right. More ink. That's good for us. What's this? Whenever an enemy attacks the equipped hero, they take 3 damage. And this is 5 spaces in the opposite direction. Right, well, we want to open this first. Yes, look at that. A single page. We only need 100,000 more. This is another one where we can get across by opening that. And unlocking more. We'll pick it up. There's no reason not to. He is going to be the one that we want to take damage, if anything. So let's do that. Draft, please. Ally. That ally is interesting. Not right now. Unleash. Charge. Attack for 8 twice. If she has courage, dissolve this card and she gains 3 power. She's not going to have courage right now. I think we take this because of the power thing. We want this because... Okay, so this is when she... Whenever Shari's attacks, she retreats and gains 3 power next turn. Next turn. At the start of each turn, gain 6 block. Only until we shuffle his deck, so only for about 3 or 4 turns. We're going to do Strongman. We can't not, I feel like, at this point. We absolutely need the... we need the to pay off a lot of these heavy cards. We've got 3 2-cost cards. One of them that just keeps, can be used over and over again. Or if she has courage. So we do need a way to give her courage. One of those ways is a high 5, whatever it's called. The one that's combo and gives us 1 courage. That would be really good. The problem is we need a way to put those 2 cards together, if that makes sense. So maybe it wasn't the best pick right now. But it's something we can combo in the future, hopefully. Add this card to your hand at the start of the game. It should say fight, I guess. And this one, you know, this one's actually interesting for the boss. Dissolve every card you play if he takes extra damage from us dissolving cards. This might be huge, but the thing is, up until that point, I think it's a dead card, basically. It's not super good. What are his gems again? Gain 7 blocks. So, you know, we're not going to have this all the time. Maybe we want by teamwork and then the 7 block, and we put them two together in place of huddle. I'm going to do that now, actually, because I'm really worried about us taking too much damage. And I do like this teamwork card. And now, especially when it's going to be 17 block, that's going to feel a lot better. And it's another 2 cost, so Strongman could even help for that if we can't pull off the combo. Okay. Things are not slotting into this deck. We're fighting for them. Okay. What's over here? Whenever you play an ally, heal 2 life. You know, I really, really, really love that. I have loved that in some of our... Let's not value. I've really loved that in some cases, but honestly, I really don't know anymore. Because this is not an ally deck at all. Fortunately, we found a gem tower. Very excited about that. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We want fire oil. We want double edge. We want dagger. We want strike. Now she's way stronger. There's also an ally that attacks depending on her power, which we would also kind of like. So this would do 14 twice. Well, they're not doing anything right now, so I don't see why we wouldn't attack. Why would you not attack again? Right. Here's something. When the boss has X, you know, times 3 or whatever, it's going to do 10 times 3, and it kills you with one of them, it does the damage to the next person because it attacks 3 times. When I have a card that says attack twice, and it kills the person on the first attack, it's not attacking the next one. That's confusing. I'm not. That's not just me, surely. That's not consistent. Okay. We want to lunge it. Might as well defend. Defend. Oh, 12 times 24. Jesus. Well, we should have done the double attack on him because, I mean, of course, he's going to give damage back to him because of the lava shield. Still, though, that should never have happened. It should be at the front, so there we go.
Oh no! Did we hurt them?
Okay. Let's go to this gem tower. Discard a card, reduce this card's cost by 1. Is that when you play it? And do you have to discard a card? It says discard a card, it doesn't say you may. Attacks pierce through and does damage to the person behind as well. That might also be really good for something. Something like this. Pierces through. So it would do, you know, her power. So she has +3 power. So she's 11. And it'll do 11 twice. That's 22. And it'll do 11 to the person behind her. That would be really good. I feel like that's quite valuable. Reducing the cost is really good. But I don't know if we're always going to be able to use that. Although it might be good on blind. Because I do want to use blind more often. But the strongman is going to help. For sure, the strongman. This is a 1 cost. We have to see this as a 1 cost. We have... This is a dissolve. Once we use it, it's gone. There's no issue with that. That's a 2 cost 1 time. These two we want to use all the time, basically. If we can make them cost less, that's awesome. Maybe this isn't the correct way to do it by discarding a card. Maybe what we actually want to do is put ranged or combo on them or something like that. So let's try... Well, Jagged Jade would go on Unleashed, and that would make it a 2 cost card forever. With strongman, obviously, it goes down to kind of being 1, but yeah. Let's go for it. Let's try that. I think it's decent damage. Okay. 3 spaces in opposite directions. This is what we want to use. That's very useful. Huge, huge space around us. Let's get all the coins. Do we want to look at a draft card? I don't see why not. Okay, here we go. Both heroes gain power equal to the mentor's spirit. I believe we 100% want that, and we want this way to somehow increase that guy's spirit, because we're all about power right now. I think after this, we need to go to the shop. We need to go to the alchemist, and we need to transform one of her block cards. Or one of his attack cards, hopefully into a block card. Right, Clash. I always really like Clash. Unfortunately, there's no extra block, but we can always draw a card. Attack leading enemy for 5, does +5 damage, so obviously this one would just be better anyway because we can choose as enemy. Fire oil still nice, but we don't want to screw ourselves too much. We need the defense right now, so let's go with the draw card. I do think we should fight this and see what's going on with the deck. Jesus! Okay. Wow. Wow, okay. This is not something we see all the time. We've never seen, actually. This is really, really scary. Really scary. We're gonna have to. He's gonna have to jump in front and tank some damage for us. He's not gonna take any damage, actually. This guy's shielding everybody now, and it's a real, real pain. I want to do this. I think we need to. Oh my god. We want to defend so that we can bring him to the front. We can smash that person. Draw a card. Unleash. Unfortunate. Real unfortunate. This is gonna be scary for a little while because this guy's gonna do some. Oh! She disappears. Okay. Did not expect that. Let's try and get rid of this guy. The high damage person is gonna be a real nightmare for us. Can teamwork. We can still strike. No, we cannot. We've got no mana. My god. This is scary. We've never seen the 4-person trip like that before. And this is only normal. This isn't elite. So they've jumped up like quite a lot. Charge. Okay, so this will be 13 twice. That's really nice. And if we did it to him... That's a combo. That's the combo we want to see. Hell yeah. We should have used strike on him and lunge on this guy, but my bad. Doesn't matter too much. I like to see that popping off though. For sure. That did some good work there. We've got strike. Horses at the front. We've got clash to finish him off. Ooh, scary. Certainly scary. Let's do this again. No, we need it to be like this. Right, well, there's another normal. There's a law thing here. Might as well pick this up. She's got the ally right now, so we might as well go for the healing. Get a random gem or socket a card of your choice. We want a random gem. It's not good. Attack all enemies for 2 is whatever. It really is just fine. But want him to have more. It may make something a little bit more useful. This attack all enemies for 2. Draw a card. Charge for 8. Attack for 8 and then 2. We want it on her because does it go up with her power? I don't know. Well, let's put it on lunge. Let's see what we can draft here. If anything, Okay, ranged with block and courage. So that would help us get power with that other card, but then it takes that card out of his deck, by the way, so it makes it dissolve. So this is interesting. All enemies for 12. For each enemy hit, gain 1 fortitude. So, and fortitude just increases your block, yeah. All enemies for 14. Maybe we don't want any of this. It can be a 1 cost from the back. It does gain block, so it's good. It's going to be better than some of his block, and it means that she stays at the back. And we gain 2 courage. You know what? We're going for it. We're taking a prepare. We're going to fight these people. We're taking way more cards this time. Okay, so this is the exact situation that the whirlwind would have come in handy, and it would have killed everybody. We are going to use this. It's only going to cost 1. We're not going to use this right now. We're going to hit you with this for that, and then that's because her power is so good. All enemies getting hit for 2 is just absolutely bizarre. And then I guess we want him to swoop in and tank. And then they all die to lava shield. I wish I'd planned that. I totally forgot lava shield existed, and this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. We need to be more aware of what we've got. I thought there was a heart. Yes. 3 spaces in opposite directions. Probably just can keep this. Can probably just keep this. I don't really see it being super valuable. We've already got everything we want to get here. I would like to go to the alchemist, but we're never going to have enough cash. Let's fight this guy. Let's fight this guy. Ooh, we don't like this one. What we want to do is guard, prepare, teamwork, right? Guard, prepare, teamwork. That was really good work. We actually might have been able to fit a strike into there. Now we want to fire oil. We want to fire oil. There we go. We can double edge. We want his defense. If we attack with this now, see what card we get. I think that's an important thing. We want to defend to bring her to the front, and so that we can block everything because this is weakness. We can double edge and we can throw a dagger at him. Cool. I think we're making good use of his cards here. So we want to play blind and we want to play mentor. The thing is, I think we need to do it now. We'll play blind. That only costs 1. Because we had courage, we still have a full turn ahead of us. We want to play mentor. We want to do this because it does so much damage. It's going to do 16 plus another 10. So I don't think there's any way we don't do this. Then we don't need him to be at the front. We want her to be at the front. And she can just hit that, take that. The problem is he might make her weak. No. This is a debuff. So now we want Sirocco to take this debuff for sure. Okay, 16 twice. We don't have courage, so it would just do 16 twice. Not the worst thing ever, but I think stacking the bleed and losing the power is going to be more beneficial. We'll take the lunge for the insane damage. And then we will guard. I know he's going to do more to him, but he also can tank it more. And we don't want the debuff on Shara, to be honest. It wasn't a weakness debuff, so it doesn't matter too much. From here, we can do this. We can double edge. We can dagger. We can strike. It's working. It's working. We've cobbled something together here. Whenever you play a melee card, deal 10 damage to the leading enemy. Sucks. We never see melee cards. I'm pretty sure, once again, that these brushes get reset on the next area. I'm sure of it. So we might as well just like use it here to cover as much space as we can. We got a heart. We'll take it. We'll take it. These items that you keep, you can carry them with you to the next place. So, what do we want here? We want to double edge. 230 for each. Okay, 1 second. Never fought this boss before. Let's just take a second to review. After the front bearer takes 25 damage, this guy becomes weak until the end of the turn. Okay. Okay. And then this guy gains vulnerable to the end of the turn. So we want to hit this guy and then the main guy, I think. Every time. We want to be doing 25 to this guy and then hitting this guy. So, let's double edge this one. And we'll dagger him. We'll teamwork for the block. We'll prepare. And then we can strike. And that's going to keep us one away from this guy getting a vulnerable. That's totally fine. We're going to fire oil. That's the first thing we need to do. This would be really nice. We need to fire oil. We are going to... Oh, she is going to take this damage. This is a real issue now. This is a real issue. I think we have to weaken him. Vulnerable's nice, but I think we have to weaken him. Okay. If we do 14 twice, that is going to knock him down and he's going to do half damage to us. That's great. But if we attack this guy first, before we unleash, he's going to take more damage also. So, through the unleash. So let's do that. He's weakened. He's vulnerable. Then we're going to make him weak. And do a bunch of damage back through to him. He's still going to do 35, which is massive. But we don't die and he's on half health. Now, we seriously need... We want Mentor out. We're gonna... he's still vulnerable. So, we want to lunge. Seriously. Doing some real good damage with her power. Okay. We want to clash. Might as well do more damage to him. We can't blind, unfortunately. Very sad. Instead, we'll just guard. And we can take that. That's no worries. He's almost down. He's almost down. This guy's only 12 away. Prepare. Once again, very nice. It's going to be blocking. We can strike. This one. We can strike you. And then we can defend again. And if you attack me, you're going to get hit. And you're going to attack me a bunch of times. So you're going to get hit a bunch of times. And that's you. Done for. Get out of here. New boss. Wrecked him. We sorted him out. I think we must have seen all the bosses now. There's quite a good variety. Especially because it's a demo. I didn't expect to see all of them. This is going to be bad. Each ally of the equipped hero gains a spirit. That's awesome. We only have the one ally, but it makes everything stronger. Inflict critical hit is also nice. Gain protection. We're going to go with the ally thing. We're going to put it on her. She's ally focused, but she only has the one ally. Fire breath. I don't think we want these. Add all copies of this card from your deck to your hand. Interesting. 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 If we could get another mentor, that would be a really nice thing for him. We're going to keep it for now. We're in World 2. 34 minutes in, we're in World 2. What have you got for us? Lacerate. Really good. Fill your hand with daggers. Dissolve. Ooh. How does Phase Stone work with a dissolve card? That would be good. Charge. Attack for 17. End the turn. Dissolve. So it's going to leave her at the front. That's bad. We don't like that. We have Ogre Fetish still. You know what? We are going to do a lot of damage to multiple people now. We are going to do that. It's a little bit random though. We did say we want to make some cards cheaper with this. Making blind cheaper, I feel, would be really nice. Making prepare's already cheap. Although it could be free. Because we could make it ranged again. Blind from the back might be really nice. Fire oil, I would really like to use twice, but if we can make it cheaper, that's also very valuable. We have Strongman though. Strongman's doing a lot for us, so maybe we don't want any of that right now. Maybe what we want is to make one cost card 0, like Mentor. I still think we want Lacerate. Bleeding is really powerful, and we can already bleed with Bind. But also filling our hands with daggers is insane. Because we have so much power boost and stuff. It's 3 cost. But we could make it less. We could make it a 2 cost. And this might even make it cheaper. This is interesting. There's a lot of different ways we can go here. A lot of different branching. Lacerate would be really good. What's this? Oh, add all copies. That's not great. Lacerate would be good if we could... If we could attack all enemies with that as well or something. Where do we go from here? This is... I want to save the game, do a run, and then restart and try again down a different path. There's so many deck options here. It's really exciting. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we start? Let's say. Where do we start? There's a lot of things we can do. I do think filling your hands with daggers is going to be incredible. I do think we need it with the ranged thing though. So why don't we save the 250 for this? And we don't buy it right now. This, after you play it, return it to the top of your deck and end your turn could be fantastic for something like Fire Oil, if that works. Or Mentor, if that works, it would be insane. And I'm kind of tempted to just try it right now. He would be... It would be 4 plus 4 power. Just constantly plus 4 to everything. Even daggers, every dagger. And then we'd fill his hand with that. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I just need to see if it works like that with This is, you know, sometimes you need to do things like this just to learn the game. We need to learn the game. Is that how it works with allies? I mean, hopefully, yes. We can't draft a card. We can't afford it. A little frogman. A little frogman. I don't see why we wouldn't. Can't lose more than 1 life at a time, so we don't want to do that. We actually want to blind you. We're going to do 15 to us, so we might as well just defend and guard. Bleed's going to be good for us. This is good, but we've got no blocks afterwards. So maybe what we want to do is just attack from the back. Attack from the back. Yep. And just take 15 on the chin. There's very little we can do about that anyway. It doesn't matter because he gets hit each time. Ranged. We can get some block for us. We can hit him. We can hit him. We can hit him. This is 3 now. Why? Why is this 3? Why is this spirit 3? Oh, because of this. No. Because of this. So this might... we need to know if it works. Maybe it did not. After you play this, return to the top of your deck at the end of your turn. At the end of your turn? Oh no. Does that mean he's going to come out? We're going to have to just see. Hopefully he doesn't come off the field. Yeah, it does nothing. It does nothing. You see, this is kind of thing that we needed to know. But it sucks. It sucks that it didn't work, because that is a really good stone and we wasted it. But there's very little we could have done about it. So we needed to know. We know to never try that again. Very, very sad, but that's the way it goes. You've got to discover these things. And if that means you sacrifice a run, well, you sacrifice a run. Healing over by that one, and we really like that one as well. That's the one where if you die, each time, yeah, would take lethal damage, you swap and gain block. And this one is, right, yeah, I like that as well. So, how can we get there as efficiently as possible? And I don't think we can. I'm thinking, how can we use these to get to these 2 towers efficiently as possible? And maybe the answer would be to go line, 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 and then here, and then line, line, line here. Unfortunately, that would probably be suicide, because we're not going to get any upgrades before we go fight this elite. Let's go see the draft. We don't want any of these right now. They are good. I do like Clash. We do probably need another defense for sure, actually. You know what? Maybe Clash isn't so bad. Or teamwork, even. Puts him at the front. They both put him at the front. We are going to have... 2-cost combo. You know what? We're going to go for Clash. I think adding that is not the worst thing in the world. As efficient as we would like to be, I think if we go fight that elite, we may die. When you play defend, draw a card. We have 1 defend. Oh well, we have 3 defense technically, right? Start each battle with 3 daggers. That's what we want. We got daggers deck. Daggers, daggers, daggers. Okay, maybe we do fight him. Maybe we do fight him. We just try and sort this out again. Calculate this. If we go up here, dun dun dun, and then go here, we can go dun dun dun. I think let's do it like this. Thing is, it's not very good on the other side. But then this one we can use to like put it to full use. Oh god. Okay. Well, shame. Because I just think we will die. Maybe not die, but we'll take way too much damage than we should. We need to have a couple more fights. Gem. Add this card to your hand at the start of the game. Do we want Fire Oil turn 1? Do we want Bleed turn 1? Yes, we do. We want Bleed turn 1. We want Bleed turn 1 always. Add all copies of this card from your deck to your hand. That's an interesting one because there's nothing that we really have a lot of. Would allow us to get rid of some cards though that we don't want. Like his strikes, for example, they're not great. Let's go fight. Let's go fight. Right, we want to blind this guy straight away. We can stop this from buffing his buddies. We want the mentor, the useless mentor, and we want the clash. Fortunately, that was the other clash, the one that's not as good. Okay, we can prepare. We can lunge. Just going to do a lot to that guy. Yep. We can clash. We can defend. We're all about defense now. The turtle will die in time. This is not massive, but we could teamwork straight afterwards. It might be funny. Oh, she'll actually dissolve the card as well and give her more power. And we could do this. Strike combo? Oh, I don't know. We want teamwork first. Otherwise it'll be more expensive. Then we strike. Even though it died anyway, it's still good to do it in the correct order for sure. Get it into our muscle memory. What's this? Okay. We do want to go get that thing. We can do it with this. Another gem tower. That's huge for us, to be honest. Add a copy to your hand. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it after we'd already used everything. After we'd already used the things that I knew it. We slotted it when we shouldn't have. Damn it. I mean, that's what we want. 100%. This, the first time each battle that the other hero takes lethal damage, swap heroes and gain 12 block. We want this on him. Because she's going to take lethal damage before he does. Hopefully. We'll do another fight here. Right, this is another one where we want blind. That's going to make him worthless. 4, 8, 12 over here. We're going to hit you. We're going to hit you. We're going to hit you. You know what? We could even keep these daggers until we get boosted. This is interesting. Do 22. There's no point in taking damage once again. We might as well go for this. 4, 8, 12. Yeah, might as well just guard. The guy at the back's gonna die to bleed. Hopefully. That iron shield is really working. It's good that it's when it attacks an enemy and not when it deals damage, for sure. Okay, and now we're at the front again. This is an issue. We're going to take a lot of damage here. That's not the worst thing in the world, because we do have some hearts around the map. We want the mentor straight away. Still, the worst thing we've done is put that gem on that mentor. That's awful. Double edge. We should have done that first. Attack for 5. We'll keep it for now. Oh, it doesn't retain, does it? So we want to make sure we're doing this correctly. Yeah, having that mentor doubled up to 6 power would have been phenomenal. And we could have done it with the gem that we have now. It's a real shame. I wonder if you can overwrite gems. That would be really nice. That should be good to learn as well, so we should try that out. We're going to jump her to the front so she can strike. But then also, so we can... In fact, that's 17, so we can strike with this guy. In fact, we need teamwork first. Then we'll strike. Want them both to die on the same turn. That's the goal. Okay, if we can get Unleash, this is going to do big things for us. big things for us. Yeah, the power boosting on her is phenomenal. We want the heart. Heal up. Looking good. Let me try. Yeah. Mentor, if... Now we need to socket a card. I just... it's such a shame. We don't have the money. We're going to go look at these 3 drafts. Double Edge is fantastic, and it would let us pull another one into our hand if we did that. But I don't know, man. Gain 1 spirit. Oh, I didn't realize it gained a spirit each time. Oh, but then you sack it, and oh my god, you just draw like your entire... Okay, so you leave it there for a little while. No, I don't really like that. I don't think we need any of these right now. The double edge is fantastic, but I think we need to save. Really, we just want to boost her power. Or get some insane defense. This is what we want. He's going to just be doing damage equal to her power. And you know what? Another retreat wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I think we've been doing better. Honestly. I think we have been doing better, but This would, if we use that, right, it would cost 1 less. It would give us 1 back. So it'd use 3, we'd go to 0, we'd get 1 back. Then we could use him to get 2 back. And then whenever we wanted, we'd just get an extra 2. It would be very valuable. And we could add a copy. But I don't think we need it with the deck that we have, maybe. Although... Wouldn't be the worst card in the world. And you only have to do that once. You only have to play it once, and whenever you want, you get 2. Wait a minute. Oh, it loses 1 spirit. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, jeez. So we can do that twice. So we can use, for once, you're just going to get 2 mana whenever you want. It's still... Over the retreat block, we really have very little defense. We've got 2 of these. We've got guard. I still think I kind of want to skip. Gorky's cool. Maybe we'll regret it. I'm going to skip, and I'm going to try and save for the Alchemist. Still got this one. When you play, add a copy. Yes, please. What have you got for us? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we wanted this combo, right? We wanted the stock up with the ranged. We screwed that up when we've got a bunch of cards. Maybe we can still make it happen. I doubt. Don't need to do any of these. She heals when we use allies for sure. And he's aggressive. But I think we can handle it. I think we can handle saving. I doubt we're going to be able to get 250 gold. 200 gold. 3 tiles in a straight line. What we want to do is this then. Yep. Unfortunately, now we're going to have to go fight the elite. We'll see what happens. Okay. Scary. We want bleed. But we also want the fire oil. Because we could play Battle Brother as well. And we could play these daggers for a lot of damage. Well, these would be 8 each. This guy's already boosted because of the thing. Oh my god. Right. The enemy loses 5 power is also great. We could just use these two. We only have 13 cards. I think we need the Battle Brother out, at least one of them. I think we can get away with fire oiling later on. But I think we want the bleed. I think we want the Battle Brother. We can throw these now. I know we don't have to, but we can throw those now. 6 damage. We take 6 damage. We don't care about 6 damage. We don't care about 6 damage. There's another heart on the map. We have no quarrels. Mentor. Yep. Lunge. Double edge. And we're good. Can take 19 damage a turn, plus 5 from that. And then... I guess we don't need to mess around with killing those guys. Yep. Alright, we took 6 damage at the beginning of the fight to make it quick. At the start of the battle, the equipped hero gains 3 power until the end of the turn. I mean, it might as well be her. We got 2 brushes. That's not great. We're not really going to make anything of this, to be honest. Or it's very unlikely that we are. Although a pile of gold worth 32 is nothing to be laughed at. Oh, you know what? We could transform a card. I'm so curious if we transform Mentor, if it like will de-slot him, but I think it just destroys a card, right? Basically. We should probably get rid of her defend. And we can turn it into... Each ally you control is not going to be huge. Why not another one of these? Gain more. It's another block. Leading enemy for 12. Whatever. Prepare. Oh, it's... Yeah, it can be 1 cost. Can give us some block. And it gains 2 courage. Courage is nice. Attack for 8 increases by 3 for each ally you control. We're going to probably control 2. I don't know. 14 plus her power. Do 20 damage to something, probably. Gain 7 block and 2 courage. 2 courage isn't always good to just have so much, so many stacks of courage, but the block is always nice. Or are we just going straight for pure damage? I don't like any of these, to be honest. I think lead is better than duel. Prepare and lead, I guess, is what I'm jumping between. Let's go for lead. And we can make it block as well. At least it makes it something then. Add all copies of this card. So there's nothing else to fight. Unfortunately, we did want the other cards. We wanted to build around a different combo, but we just did not get a chance. We can heal up even more. We're pretty much full going into the fight with a boss that takes damage from dissolve cards. And we have a lot of them. Well, we have a good amount. And we're going to be creating some daggers. We're going to start with some daggers as well. It's not like we have a huge dagger deck. It would have been nice to have an outlaw. I'm just curious. What can we put this on? Add all copies of this card. In fact, and we didn't get 22 cards. Add all copies of this card from your deck to your hand when you use it. We don't have another double edge. We didn't pick it up. Maybe just strike. I mean, it's whatever. It'll give us another strike. Maybe we can use it, maybe we can't. Okay, here we go. I hate this guy. Dissolves the hero's deck over the fight. We want to play this twice. We want to bleed him. Because that'll cost 1. Do we take this early damage? Let me see. This should do A plus something if it takes bonus damage. Oh, wait. This isn't this fight, is it? That's the 3rd area. What am I talking about? But still, we built the deck around it. So we need to just fight this guy. I hate him. He's going to start doing insane amounts of damage. I think we need Battle Brothers both out. When anything dies, this enemy gains 4 power. I think this time around, we're going to just not kill these guys, or we're going to try not to kill them. This guy's going to kill them, but I mean, we're gonna try and hit him ourselves. That's bad. We want to use fire oil right now as soon as we possibly can. We want to use mentor kind of as soon as we possibly can. And then we'll teamwork to get the blocks up. That's 1 down. He's going to boost. But at least... Oh, and... that's... Look, it says nothing about that. He just kills your allies. Hate him. I hate him. I hate this boss. Sure. Really bad. It's like one of his biggest combo things, right? Prepare. We're gonna lunge. We're gonna double edge. We're gonna dagger you. We're gonna dagger you. We're gonna dagger you. We're gonna have to defend. Oh, I think we're dead anyway. Because this guy's gonna attack us as well. I kind of lose interest in all honesty. I lose interest when he does stuff like that. I think it's one of these intents, right? The enemy intends to destroy the hero's front ally and gain 40 life. Yeah, it's so bad. There's nothing we can do about it. I hate it. If I knew we had this guy coming up, because this is an issue. Yeah. You know, this is like the boss. But this boss is such a blocker for us. And it does a lot of awful stuff. And it's not revealed. In Monster Train, I believe the final boss is revealed. And you also know who's coming up. Right? Like, it tells you if it's Daedalus. So you can plan around him. Because this is just anti-ally. The anti-ally deck. This would give her 3 extra power. We did it to the wrong person. I'm just so tilted. He'll die, but yeah. And now he's going to be even stronger. Ally's gone. We didn't use blind, even though I'm pretty sure that's supposed to come to his deck straight away. We didn't use it for some reason, so we need to use it now. Oh, we did. It's just the second time that it's come around. Why did that not bring... Oh, it's only from your deck to your hand. Oh, because it's in the discard pile. Ugh. Ew. To beat this guy, you need to break the game. And have no allies. Because he eats the allies, I believe. And makes him stronger, because anytime anything dies, I'm pretty sure. And I think that counts as your allies as well. Right. We want to clash, so we can draw a card, because this is garbage. Still garbage. Still garbage, still garbage. He's gonna die. 30 and a major debuff. And we only have one of his cards, so we lose. We can use this, it'll go down to 25 damage. We have 2 left. Lead is useless now because of this guy eating stuff. This guy demotivates me to play from playing the game. I hate it. I hate the boss. I want to know, please, in the final version, I want to know if I'm going to be fighting this boss over here. I have to. I have to. It makes him so much stronger. In fact, what I would do next time if I played the game, again, if I go for another run, never choose an ally. I will never choose an ally. That is not a deck that works. You cannot have ally decks, and that's the simple fact of it. They feed him and make him stronger. They make him stronger. They make him stronger. So what do you expect? Completely ruins the ally strategy to the point, and you don't know it's coming. So it's rolling the dice if you ever choose an ally, which means I might try another run. I will never choose an ally again in this game until something is done about this guy. I really, really don't know how to fight him. Allies, I rely on them a lot. I rely on them for damage, turn over turn. And if he's gonna eliminate them instantly, it feels like that's the strategy that is not viable. I mean, I'm still very new to this game. I'm sure it would work. I'm sure you can get some builds out, but it hurts. It hurts. I think this is run number 7, and it hurts a lot. Maybe we'll come back to it. Maybe another one. I just thought I'd do another one today. I wanted to jump back in and fight. I would love to not ever see this boss again in my entire life. I liked the claw machine that swapped us around. The king was interesting. The troll king. Oh no, was he one of the first areas? Anyway. We hate this boss. He sucks. It's cool design. The masks all over, but yeah. Eats as allies that we absolutely 100% require. Especially for this one. We needed that extra power. And we needed... I mean, that was going to be... What was that guy doing? 18 damage... a turn. I think he ended up doing more than that by the end because I was boosting my own power as well and dissolved that card, give myself an extra 3 power. It was bad. It was really bad. He was, that's like 3 turns ago. He would have been down to less than 100 health. Still doesn't mean he would have died, of course. We got killed, but we could have done maybe something about it. He is crushing my soul. Shield Bash. Attack for 8 if you have at least 10 block. Attack for 16 instead. That's cool. Rally. Gain 1 for each ally you control. Useless card. Can't control allies, mate. Doesn't work. We got the lead card as well. The lead stopped being valuable because we lost as allies, which was a card we took because we got those allies, and it was one that I was already kind of iffy on taking. If I would have known we were fighting that boss, I would have never taken it. Yeah, I don't know. I love it. I really love the game. It's super addicting. But that boss is crushing my heart and soul. I'm gonna go online. I'm gonna Google, YouTube. I'm gonna find someone who's beating that boss, and I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea, and I'm gonna just sit and watch it on repeat over and over, watching that boss get crushed by someone's insane deck. That's my evening. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Next time. See you next time.